Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Now. Alright, so we're gonna do some more ghost huntery today. Well, huntery as a ghost. I don't know. Are you ghost hunting if you are the ghost? Actually, technically, we do ghost hunting anyway. Move this to where you can hear me. We do ghost hunting anyway because we not only are the ghost, um, but we do actually hunt down ghosts, along with killers and other people and such and things. Let me crank this up a little bit. I feel like, I always feel like my music is much louder than I am. I don't know why. You guys have to tell me if you can't hear me. But I'm up to 100 now. Or 100, well, 100%, you know. Sophie is hosting us. Thank you, Sophie. And Zoe Cow as well. And I will figure out a way to get my host alert to work for you guys. I promise swear. Promise swear. Actually, KB, you do ghost haunting, not hunting. Ah ha ha! Ghost haunting. Ha. Oh, I get it now. Oh, you have to say it with the accent. Ha. Oh, wonderful. Yes. Okay, well, before we begin, I want to go ahead and let you guys know two things. One, today's music is brought to you by New Retro Wave. You can find all their music available for free to listen to over on YouTube and Spotify, apparently. If you like any of the songs you hear today, please note the title of the song and the name of the artist can be found scrolling across the lower left-hand corner of your screen. Now, the other thing I want to go ahead and let you know is that today is one of my donation days. I'm going forth into the world to have them stab me with needles and suck out all the water from my body like a mummy. But I have to leave early to do that, so we're going to end the stream a little bit early. I know, right? Why, KB? I loved you. I know. We do the way we do. Actually, we're probably going to have to end the stream a lot early because I have to leave here at about 1:30. That's 2.5 hours before I have to be at work. But the whole process can take about an hour, and then if anything goes pear-shaped, I have to. They have to make me sit there for a little while, and then sometimes it takes a little bit to actually get in there. So, I mean, the whole process once there's a needle in your arm takes only about an hour. But it's the up to and leaving from that kind of pains. Plus, it's raining still, and today's the day the epic mega storm is supposed to come. Ooh. No epic mega storm. It's just a sea storm or an ocean storm. But people are all panicky and weird. But it is Saturday, so the traffic should be light regardless. Plus, everybody ran home to their mommy the last 2 days, freaking the hell out. But yeah, we're going to be leaving a little bit earlier today so I can make my donation. So please remind me. Fiddlesticks. I forgot to do a thing. 1 second, I think I can do it from here without having to walk away. Okay, reach for that. And open this. Aha! There you are. Pull that out. And then take this, which is buried under that. Put that in here. Set that there. And, no, move this. Then set that there. There it is. Hey! Now you guys have no idea what I just did. And I'm not going to tell you. I shall take my secrets to the grave. Evan Megastorm takes TV away? Oh, yeah. How much are they taking? A pint? That's nearly an armful. No, 880 milliliters is what they take. And it's not blood, they take the water, plasma. The goopy clear stuff that your blood floats in is what they be taking. So, they give me all my blood back. They just take all my nutrients. You know, you think I'd lose weight with them taking all the things that, well, I guess my body would have already processed everything and stored it, so. They'd have to take food from my stomach to keep me from actually getting fat. Why? That's okay. So we're going to begin as soon as possible, and as soon as possible is right now. Now, in case you guys are wondering, I did build up an in-game chat. Let me kill the tunes here. I did build up an in-game chat for you guys, so that you could see chat, but I turned it off because I don't know if you guys actually care about it. I missed me. There it is. I don't know if you guys actually care about an in-game chat. I mean, I personally don't. I can't see the stupid thing anyway. But when you couldn't see the chat with the VOD, an in-game chat seemed functional. And then now you can, so it's kind of not, you know? I think some people still like it. I don't know. 880 milliliters is about 1 3/4 pints. Yeah, and it's based on your weight. It is based on your weight. So I'm fat. I weigh over 200 pounds. So they take 880. But if someone were smaller, skinnier, tinier, they would take less. Kind of thing. Airtight games. Don't leak. It's unreal. Autodesk scale form? Yay, Autodesk. So nearly 2 armfuls. Ah! But they give it back. Well, they don't give it back. They take your plasma, they give back your blood, then they take away, then they give you back saline. So they do give you saline, salt water back. You know, to fill up the gaps they took. Okay, some people like to watch streams in full screen, so it's easier for them that way. I personally just keep chat open. Yeah, see, I don't know how people like it. All right, so I have to find the witness in the holding cell. I'm pretty sure I got. Oh, we're here. I hope I got all the ghosty stuff. So it looks like my checkpoint was way back here. I wonder if we got all the ghosty stuff. I think we did. We may have to re-listen to conversations or reopen things. Oh, yeah.
I can't tell you anything, son.
Okay, we covered all this, so we're just gonna go ahead and just recover it. Can I open? Okay, see, yeah, we. Oh no, we didn't. There you go. Okay, so we already uncovered all this stuff. It just put us back at our old checkpoint, so we don't have to recover it. Thank you. I believe we also picked up all of the things. No gun. No gun. Alright, so we already have all the ghosty stuff. So all we have to do is just get to the cells. Everything else we've done. We've had all our conversations. We did all our things. So we can just mosey. It just put us back at our old checkpoint. Alright. How human we are to have to walk through, you know? We follow the rules.
I want to label your stuff. Each one of these keys is a felony. Each one. You get that, right? No? All right, it's your funeral. Sit tight, relax. You're gonna be here for a while.
Fuck!
All right, look, I might be able to help you. Is your mom's book from the Bell Killer case here?
Yes, and it would probably help me find my mom, but as I told you before, you're dead. How can you possibly help me?
Hey, I know this place better than you.
Now, who did your mom work with here? Who?
I don't know. She just called him bastard.
Baxter. All right. His office was on the 2nd floor. You stick with me, I'll get you there. Let's go.
Go where? They're watching.
Not for long.
You know what? My idiot brain yesterday when they showed that scene, I thought to myself, why can't you see Ronan in the camera? Duh. Because Ronan's dead, you idiot. And the more I play the game, the more I'm thinking of Rosangela and Joey. On one hand, Chan Overlay would allow me to set the video to full screen. On the other hand, it would obstruct part of the game. Well, I can do this really quick. Oh, I can't tab out. Oh, maybe I can tab out. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, I don't know what I just did, but I finally got it to go out. There it is. So, that's actually pretty big over there. I don't know, you guys tell me if you don't like it. You're gonna see that little thing just saying that connecting until someone says something. I didn't change any of the artwork for it. I didn't change any of the designs, so the colors and everything remain the same, and they're fuzzy. Let me know if you don't like it. Let me know if it's too big, or if it's in the way, or if you want it different, because I can change the way it's displayed. That part's easy. I just have to change the HTML code for it. Alright, so this is an escort quest, as it were. I have to get her safely out.
Gotta have faith in the department.
I have faith in the department. Say something. Yeah, see, the other problem is no one really talks in chat, so... Alright. Am I telling you? Oh. Here you go.
Follow my lead. I'll get you past these cops and to the door on the other side.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, Last time you got caught, Magellan. Stay low, or they'll see you.
Of course she's gonna stay low. I mean, she got caught last time because she didn't have our sexy, sexy eyes. Alright, so I gotta move these guys around, I think, is how this works. Like so.
Hope this night stays quiet.
Actually, I don't know what I can distract him with. Maybe the soda machine? The coffee machine? There you go.
Stay low, but go faster than that.
Out of cream! I am heavily reminded of Futurama. Ooh!
Keep going.
Run, kid, run.
That's not supposed to happen.
I know, right? What is wrong with that printer? All I did was zap it with a little ghost energy and it flipped everywhere. This cop. I need to get rid of this cop. Alright, cop. Actually, no, I get rid of that cop. He walks this way, he sees her no matter what. Are you hungry?
Cops, gotta stick together.
Like glue!
Gotta have faith in the department.
Like glue! Oh, sorry. Got like a little glue thing stuck in my head. Where? Maybe the office. Is there a phone in this office? No. Okay. Well, I could try the copy machine, but there's a chance she's gonna get caught. Nope, I ignored that one. How about that one? Yeah, see, at that angle,
Come on, kid, hurry.
he so would have seen her. I mean, honestly, I would have seen her. Anybody would have seen her. Be like, why is there a kid hiding behind that desk? Don't worry, I'll find another way.
Nice job, kid. We're almost there.
Don't need a cheerleader.
Hey, I got us this far, didn't I?
Watch your step,
Let
Ronan.
yourself kill, Mr. Bullet Holes.
Hey,
I
kid.
hate these things.
I can't get across there. You're gonna have to help me.
Well, can't you just fly over it?
Fly? I'm a ghost, not a plane, all right? And look, you need me to tell you which office is his.
Duh.
Sorry.
Don't read any of my thoughts, or think anything creepy. If this doesn't make us even.
Ever think anything creepy? Do my best. Take me up the stairs, kid. This game looks interesting. Hi, Chaotic. Yeah, it's a very interesting game. Think of
Okay, man, get out.
I'm out. Think of a darker, less willing version of Rosangela and Joey.
I got this.
Except you only play Joey, of course, gentlemen. Guess what? Out of cream.
Huh?
Wait, are you not hungry?
Thought Salem PD would be a safe job.
That wasn't helpful. Really, nothing?
I swear this place is haunted.
Only a little. Wait, other cop, come on. I need your help.
Now's your chance.
Damn machine.
I know, right? Spitting out papers and stuff. It's just like there's a short or something. Don't need to use doors. Gotta remember, I don't need to use doors. She needs to use doors. I can just walk through whatever.
That was close. Where is everybody?
Detectives usually work the day shift.
Okay, but which office is Baxter's?
It's in the back hallway to the right.
Okay.
Poor Rex. Look, it's us when I got my badge. Or I got stupid and dead. Alright, so if you guys remember yesterday, we already came up here and cleaned this place. We can pop Rex's memory, but we won't learn anything new. We already have all the guns for the memory of the ghostiness, which is kind of a cool memory. So we're going to get to the back office. Because again, we don't need to use doors. I keep forgetting that.
Are you trying to get caught? You're about as stealthy as a tornado.
The desk was
like that when we got here.
Yeah, I know.
Baxter's terrible at being a cop,
How
apparently.
many places can you hide a book in one tiny little room?
A lot.
Who knows?
He had my file. Mugshot. My mugshot. I thought Rex suppressed this. It's a very suppressing time.
Looks like someone was hiding your real rap sheet. Now I have proof.
He never used that blackmail file against me.
Sure, take your time. No rush, I'm sure the book will find itself.
All right, just calm down a second here. Cops don't hide things in plain sight. I just need to figure this out.
I need to find the witness's mother's book. That'll make things more complicated than they need to be.
You have one new message.
Ooh, I have a new message. Where? Phone message. Can you hit the message?
Hey, can you check that voicemail message?
Okay.
Baxter, I told you, you're off the case. Now we need all the files in that psychic's book in my office, now.
Rex was still asking for the book, so it is probably still in here somewhere. Good.
Yeah, it's a goodish sign. Bragging. He's a bowling champion. He's a champion of bowler. Terrors of 1692, Salem's disgrace. Gross. Those DVDs or magazines or books or what? Promotion commendation. Serve and protect. And I think, what's that? 7 of 10 glues? Ticket out of town. That's no good. Shotgun. Wall scrapings. Matches gun rack. Imprinted or stained? Shadow? There you go. Ah, check the gun rack, kid.
Come on, we have to find that journal.
Yeah, it's here, behind this wall. Oh, we'll inspect the other side. Hidden lever.
Must be a latch inside that opens inward. I better tell the girl.
The girl! Open the latch!
I think I found it.
Show me.
There's a button on the side of the gun rack.
Yes, this is it.
Oh, please tell me you understand what all these symbols are.
Yes, some of them. That's weird. The last thing she wrote is he knows about me.
Oh God, that means he was after her.
You don't know that. Come on,
Hello, Panda.
we should move.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, you don't want to be dropping stuff, girl.
Wait, what is that?
The museum. That's strange.
Why would this be in her book?
I don't know. Just take it and figure it out later.
She's here somewhere. I'll check here. Head toward the back office.
Crap.
We gotta go. Stay out of sight.
Go, go!
It's more hidey hole time. Here, look at that. There he is. Stay down, you'll be fine. Yo, cop, over here.
Speed up, girl.
Go, 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 go. Okay, I believe I have to get her down this set of stairs. Yeah, the cops are over there. I have to get her down this set of stairs over here. We're clear. Alright. Hey, wait up. Oh, where are we going? Huh? Huh? You're fine! Wait, maybe I have to talk to her. Words? Words.
Hold up, hold up. I need to make sure the coast is clear. Rex.
Who's that?
Cop you need to avoid. All right, you're gonna need to make a break for that room over there, but wait for my signal.
Hey, LT, hold up.
You know what this fire drill's all about?
Go, go, go.
Fire drill?
Come on.
Oh, it's probably just referring to the girl, like, leaving.
Crew's
Yeah.
in the building.
Was she related to Houdini? Those doors locked from the outside.
Yeah, I'll check after we catch her. Hey, you know, LT, I just wanted to say that, you know, Ronan, he was top notch. He wore his badge with honor.
I hate it when people lie to me.
You know, there's no reason to trample on his grave.
He wore the badge because he thought it was intimidating, right? Because he thought it would make up for all the crap he did when he was younger. It would make it right or better, or maybe prove to the guys around here that he wasn't the guy they thought he was. You know what? I heard the rumors, Sarge. I know a lot of the guys thought he lived his life on the wrong side of the prison walls.
Not
Sarge,
everyone
it's
talk
okay.
like that.
Look,
No.
I understand. But at least he was honest, huh? He would look you in the eyes and he would tell you exactly what he thought, right? Here to tell you, that sort of bravery, it's a rare thing these days. He didn't have much to be proud of. At least he didn't try to hide who he was.
Yeah, sorry, sir, but it's been hard on everyone.
What'd I just say about lying to me?
Don't hate on him. He's your broski. Alright. Well, brother-in-law is not actually his brother. Okay, where are we waiting for in here?
Crap, what is this place?
Bell Killer War Room. Everything we know about the case so far.
Well, I got what I need, so see
Hey.
ya.
You keep trying to do this alone, you're gonna get yourself killed.
How would I just leave it as... Oh, you won.
Then why'd you close the window? Now I can't get out. Jerk. Ugh. Alright, let's roll. Owes me. She owes me one. Ooh, just a note. Missing persons report. Jennifer Gelbrecht, female, white, slim build, last seen by friends in Ashland Hills Cemetery after a party with fellow cheerleaders. Missing for 2 days. We have to go hunting for cheerleaders. I am all over that. Ooh, ghost mouse! Ghost mouse! Ghost mouse! It's like a kindred spirit. Oh, wait, spirit, that's a joke. Ah! Oh, another one. Suspect released. Hello. Detained young male with hooded sweatshirt released after rock-solid alibi. Aww. Am I missing anything else? Because that's some good notes. Why was that one way up high like that? That was weird. I have to assume we found everything. We can't be hunting and picking at every corner. We used to be rolling outside. That's a weird sound.
Hey, you can't get away that easy.
If you care about the case so much, find your own damn clue.
You won't find your mother without me.
What?
What would make her help me? I have no idea. Witness destination, killer's identity, killer's motive, runaway witness, witness mother's note, witness mother missing, powerful scream. I have no idea. Let's just guess this. Guess then. I guess he's gonna try to kill her mom, so that's gonna be my best bet. Bell killer's probably looking for the witness's mother. Why would she be a target? Nope, that wasn't it. I could have misinterpreted. Well, then it would be the note, maybe? There it is.
now, find my book at the station, and don't look back.
All right, listen. Your mom wrote that book to help find the killer. It's not gonna say what happened to her. The truths we're both searching for can only be answered by finding the killer. I need a pair of hands in the living world, and you need a detective.
The last case. Ashland Hill Cemetery. They can't see it, but it's there.
What?
I don't know. I guess my mom thought there was a case that was linked to the Bell Killer. The cops didn't.
Okay, we go there next. Ashland Hills.
We?
Come on, we need each other.
You need me a lot more than I need you.
Either way, partners.
Fine. For now.
Now is all I worry about. Ronan. My name is Ronan O'Connor.
Can't really shake that, dude.
Joy.
Seriously?
And Ronin is better? Wouldn't your parents think you'd be a medieval gladiator? So we're really going to a cemetery, huh?
Yep.
I have to do something, so I'll just meet you there.
No. I'm not letting you ditch
If you
me again.
follow me, the deal is off. If it was meant to be, I'll see you there. If not, I won't.
You better show up to that cemetery, kid. You're the only living person I have left.
That would have been more fun if they hadn't done the close-up on the girl. Because just noticing her up on the roof is good enough. I take it he's recently dead. Yes, Ronan was shot, as Jinx has said, Ronan was shot earlier this evening by a serial killer called the Bell Killer. With his own gun even, he was shot. Sucky. And thrown out a window. Well, thrown out a window first, shot second, so... Yeah, no, it's got to blow. Having himself one of them bad times I hear so much about. Luckily, ghost fire does not permeate us, so we can walk through that without a problem. Where are we? Actually, where are we? Okay. Oh, okay, I know where we are. I know where we are. Young lady, get yourself home before someone murders you. Alright. We're gonna cut through here. There's a note up there I'd like to get to. I believe I have to sneeze. Sneeze is done. Hello, Dracus. Chat overlay. Yeah, we're trying it out for the day. I know it's not really needed because of it records chat now, but at the same time, some people have kind of always asked for it. So we're trying it out. If it gets in the way, if you guys don't like it, let me know. Say, hey KB, you know that's kind of dumb. I'll be perfectly happy to take it down. I want to get over there. I know there's a way over here. There is a way. I think we get the skill to get those after the cemetery. I think after the cemetery. Because I know there's a way in there, too, to get that note. I don't remember what it is. Because we can't get through certain doors and stuff. So, we will figure that one out. But we're going to head to the cemetery. Because we've collected most everything out here. Talked to most everyone. I don't know why the game's blipping right now, but it is. Okay, why is Wednesday Addams hanging out on the roof? Because she's just chilling. She was our ghost guide, or she was supposed to be our ghost guide. But instead of being our ghost guide, she kind of just said, up yours. This is a private cemetery under the care of Ashland Hills Friends Meeting. Hill people. The Hill people! I hope that you will treat this cemetery as you would the one where your relatives and friends are buried. The cemetery is closed during the hours of darkness. What are the hours of darkness? Although that sounds kind of cool. Can I have a shop that's closed during the hours of darkness? But I'd have to sell cool stuff like, you know, shrunken monkey heads and whale penises.
I used to see this as Julia's final resting place. Now it's just where her body is buried. Guess I'll be buried here soon. This is home to neither of us. Just a place for others to come and remember what they used to know.
Watching you, Ronan. Question is, what creeps out a ghost? The blue chat gets fuzzy when you move, needs more bitrate. Well, if I up the bitrate, it kills the stream for a lot of people. Plus, there's a fuzzy underlay for it that's supposed to make it glow. So, demons creep out ghosts. That's true. Careful running. She's in front of you.
Boo. Great. Another freaky ghost chick is shadowing me.
Hey, you're shattering joy, so you know how it feels. There's always a bigger ghost. Oh my god.
It's been so long, Julia.
That would be so awesome if, like, ghosts were real, and since the dinosaurs all died in a horrible way, they are all ghosts. And so when you die, you can ride a dinosaur! Now I gotta die and find out if I can ride a ghost dinosaur. I'd be so stoked. Find joy. Should I also find happiness? Alright, so we have some ghosties. Now, I really want to go over there and get that, but I can't. I know I can when I come... Hello. When I come back, though. Meaning behind cheated death. I had to ask about that Grim Reaper tattoo. I know it says cheated death right on it, but I didn't know how, or why. Then he showed me the scar. Getting stabbed between the ribs like that could have easily been fatal. It's a miracle he's alive. And it didn't stop him from stealing again. I'll never learn. Why do I like that? Because all girls like bad boys. Julia O'Connor. Our Whiffy Poo, who was born August 22nd, 1981, and she died June 7th, year scratched out. Hey, dead guy on the bridge, how's it going? You doing okay? Totally riding a ghost T-Rex if that's the case.
You okay? I don't know. I was so drunk. We both were. One minute her hands were all over me, the next, I'm in the water. By the time I got back up here, she was gone.
She pushed you?
No, nothing like that. Like I said, I had one too many and lost my balance. I just didn't expect to find her missing when I got back. Something must have scared her off.
Yeah, like your floating corpse.
What?
Forget it.
Oh, he doesn't know he's dead. She pushed him in and he drowned. Or he just fell in and he drowned.
I know I should go, but she might come back.
Well, judging by your jacket, you didn't die too long ago. But no, I don't think that she came back. Hey, Joy.
It makes you miss the warmth of the police station, doesn't it? Your secret errand was to get a flashlight?
Keep it down. I can't see you and we're not talking to each other. Got it? This place is crawling with people. Don't want to know.
Hey, we're still people.
Yeah, the problem is she's a conduit to the living. You get them talking, they won't leave her alone. Grabby, bitey,
The book
deadly.
says that there's a murder that happened right here. All I see are dead leaves and mud. This can't be a dead end. Not already. What am I gonna do?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Just leave it to me.
Hey, Noodles, welcome. Noodles, you have a tank. Need to determine if there was a link to the Bell Killer murders. The KBL dinosaurs believed in reincarnation, so you could actually be a dinosaur. No! Dinosaurs can't reincarnate. They have to stay dinosaurs forever so we can ride them in the afterlife. The undead dinosaur army shall rise. Shall rise. Come on, you can't say that you wouldn't love an undead dinosaur army all up in your grill. Well, I mean, you know, under your power anyway, right? I want an undead dinosaur army. Zombosaurs! Tyrannosaurus Rex's Zombalopicus? Recent footprints! Where we at? 3 out of 8 clues. There's a water bottle right in my way. I should clear that out. Look at all these coffee cups. Cops need to stop throwing their damn coffee cups everywhere. Hey, dead kid. I'm gonna go ahead and say washed up. Deceased. Tattered or clean? We have a witness. Ghost man saw booty. Alright, find a witness. That's gonna be... Hey, you.
Excuse me, but, did you see the police investigation here a few weeks back?
Not close up. I think there was something behind me, but I'm not sure.
I don't turn around much. Don't turn around much anymore. Shoreline thing. Found it already. This guy saw. You saw. I know you saw it. I saw your
What do
shirt.
you know about the girl who washed up here?
This thing floated down the river by her body. Think it ended up in the bushes over there.
In der bushes? Alright. In der bushes. Down here? Or, wait. What is going on there? Am I seeing a thing, or is it just light flashing? Oh, maybe it's just telling me I can't go that way. I don't think ghost vision will work for that. It's usually only good for tracking dead things. Maybe he meant this bush. Push, 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 push. You're not helpful, dude. He said something about a bush.
Yep, still a whole lot of nothing.
I know, right? I'm dead. You'd think I'd be able to find things more easily than you. Bush. Bush. What is doing that? Oh, it's probably that light over there. Never mind. Like, what's doing that? Nope, it's the light. So he said it ended up in the bush. Well, here's the kid. Maybe he means like on the other side of the river? Oh, here we go. This bush. Found it. Hard to see. Yo, flashlight.
It's too dark in these bushes.
Yo, flashlight. Joy, over here.
Joy, I need your help getting something out of those bushes.
Okay.
Come to me, into my bush. Alright. Can we see a thing? Is there a thing to see? Joey, you're not helpful. Oh, see it? Oh, found a rope. Found a rope.
I don't know if it's important, but this is all I could find.
What are we missing? Maybe some combination of clues?
No, it's the rope.
Wait a minute. There's something familiar about this.
I remember what it is. It's this one. Pattern of victim deaths. They were tied up. That one's easy. Easy peasy.
I need to get upriver, find out how she died. Better tell Joy.
Careful.
Her body washed up on shore, so she was murdered upriver. But where? Miles of banks both sides. Might as well be looking for a needle in a haystack of needles.
Oh, genius. Would be a needle stack. Crawling with ghosts. Wish we could just ask her, Sophia.
Holy crap, maybe we can. That's that ghost that was watching me. Freaky girl wouldn't leave me alone.
She went that way.
It's her. She's the one in the photo. Damn it, stop doing that to me, will you?
Wait, don't leave me here with...
Did you see that? Yeah, she was talking to that dead.
Crap.
She can help all of us.
Incoming.
Did you hear that?
Of course I heard that. Demons.
Shit.
Right, we learn how to vanish from her, from Sophia. Demons, on the other hand, become problematic. Luckily, they won't deal with her.
So what happened with Sophia?
No, I haven't caught her yet.
And why are you talking to me?
Because I was a curious George. I don't know. I'm actually going to step inside here and hopefully not walk face first into a demon while I do it. Anything good? Nothing? Nada? No? Okay. Now, I do tend to miss a lot of stuff in the cemetery because there's a lot of crap hidden behind bushes. But yeah, we learned how to blink from... I'll just call it blinking because that's basically what it is. We learned how to blink from Sophia. That's how we get a lot of the extra stuff that we missed. Hey, you. Gotcha. Alright. You know, it's not as hard if you're not afraid of them. Okay, I thought I saw a way through. There's a note up there, I see that, so... Hi! Gotcha. Alright, we good? We clear? We keen? We are keen. Let's go. Read some notes. A stroll through the graveyard. Graveyards are fascinating places for me, especially the old parts. I suppose it's like the museum. Ronan, like a champ, came with me and listened patiently while I blathered on about colonial governors who were buried here, about the massive graves from the plague victims of the 1660s, of the yellow fever that struck down so many canal workers a century ago. So much life and death has happened in this town, and what a peaceful place to get perspective on all of it. I don't know. I'm okay with not hanging out in cemeteries. I've been in cemeteries. They're not creepy. They're just not my cup of tea, you know? It's not a place where I want to go and be friends with the corpses. Even ghost smoke these days? Oh, yeah. Well, Ronan had a cigarette in his mouth when he died. Ashland Cemetery, Silent Shores. So these are all ghost like places right here. He had a cigarette in his mouth when he died, so... Reckless Ronan. I suppose I should expect it. A man with that many tattoos isn't afraid of pain, and isn't afraid of doing something today he'll regret tomorrow. But if I'm going to be attached to him, I need to have some assurance that he cares if he lives or dies. I hear stories of the chances he takes, and I hope he's just trying to impress me, because if not, one of these days he's going to barge into a situation and come out in a box. Yep, did that, but you did it first. Hup.
Come on, man. It can't be that hard.
Then you get over here and try it.
Okay. I know it's steel or iron or something.
Iron.
But it's just like a fence, right? I mean, how much can it weigh?
About 400 pounds.
Should have brought a crowbar.
Yeah. We always bring a crowbar when we're hitchhiking to Boston. In the middle of the night.
Just get your ass over here.
Oh, these are the birthday boys.
Problem. But remember, this whole thing was your idea.
Damn! This thing's gotta be welded shut or something.
They usually are spot welded.
I'm sure they have doors ready for easy access after they put dead bodies inside.
Next time, remember the crowbar.
Next
Why are you guys
time?
grave robbing?
Wait. Where's the flask?
I thought you had it.
No, you... Did you put it down somewhere?
You probably ate it.
It's around. Just keep looking. It's essential equipment for a road trip, you know.
So if you guys remember, these are the two birthday boys from the apartment.
This is not going to end well.
What the hell are you guys doing in a cemetery?
Whose idea was this?
Probably yours, but you're both too drunk to remember.
Haven't had this much fun in ever.
What, trying to break into a cemetery?
At least it'll make a good story later.
Uh-huh. Like when you get caught. Oh, hey, how's it go? Oh, you're armed. Hi.
Hi, kid. Who's the hero?
My great-grandfather. I found a bunch of his things from the war in the attic. I even had a drink from his flask. No one in the family ever talks about him, though. I think it's because of his gory stories of the war. It must have been great to stick someone with a bayonet or paint a wall with someone's brains.
Dude, no.
Trust me, kid. Stuff like that stays with you forever. You only find yourself wishing to forget.
So what? He was a hero. I'd do anything to be remembered like that. Instead, people think I'm a coward who committed suicide.
I'm sorry, kid.
I didn't do it. I don't know how it happened, but I'm no coward. And if I were still alive, I'd slit the throat of every person who ever called me one.
Okay, touchy subject. I get it.
Might be better that you're dead. Yeah, just in case.
People like you will never understand.
That you're crazy? No, I understand just fine, kid. Okay, apparently both these walls are blocked, so... Yeah, we can blink through there later. So, yeah, Sophia teaches us how to blink, which is good. Good luck with that door, kid. You don't want to see what's on the other side. Well, his luck, he probably can't see what's on the other side, honestly. Let's go to Quarantine Hill. Hello, Badger, welcome. Ah, Bell Killer. Spray-painted graffiti. Bell Killer graffiti is unlikely the work of the killer himself. Refer danger of cult status to community relations officer. Or office. Well, maybe. It might be something cultish. But he may be tagging his kills. You never know. Hey, lady, how's it going? You okay? Oh.
Maybe I can help.
Damn it. What's wrong with this thing?
What do you mean? It seems to be doing its job just fine.
Its job is to let people know who I was, and I was not like this. Not this filthy. I was important and rich and clean. I knew the importance of keeping up appearances, which is why this just won't do. It needs to look better than all the others. Not like the rest of these freaks.
You'd be surprised.
You're also dead. And you know what? Honestly, lady, come on. You're dead.
Does this look okay to you?
Yeah, it looks fine. It's a headstone. It marks where your body is. Go wander around. Find a nice guy to bug. Ooh, two or a group. What's with the Axeman? Why Ronan became a cop. Ronan was unusually philosophical today. He doesn't usually say these kinds of things, but he kept going on about karma and how he needed to redeem himself for some past misdeeds. I'm assuming he's talking about the crimes in his past, and that's why he needs to become a cop. To atone, he said. It was the only way he could see fixing his life. Yo.
Here we are in the oldest part of the graveyard, which was founded in
Hey,
the
buddy.
1660s.
You got a problem?
Was that before or
You could
after
say
the
that.
trials? Oh,
I used
good
to be
question.
a butcher before
Did
this
everyone hear
bitch
that?
got a bug up her ass and
This young
started
lady
snooping
just
around.
asked if this happened
People used to
before
come
or
from
after the
miles
famous
away
trials.
to buy from me.
It
I had
actually
more
happened a
awards than the
few
wall space to
decades
hang
before.
them.
So this
Then
graveyard
her
is
little boy
quiet.
goes missing, and I'm suddenly on death
And we're
row.
going to walk a little farther
Call it a hunch,
now.
but I'm guessing you
So
killed
if
him.
you'll just follow
I
me.
never killed him. I never killed any of them. I left that up to my pigs.
So you're just gonna haunt her for the rest of her life? Then what?
Simple. I'm gonna ask her how her son tasted. Funny thing about pigs, you'd be surprised at how much their diet can affect their flavor.
I hear there's a special place out there reserved for monsters just like you.
You know, I do wish there was a way we could take demons and walk them into these guys.
She brought this on herself.
No, you brought this on her because you're a douche nozzle. Woot. We have the heirloom.
Probably scandalous stuff they can't talk about.
Yeah.
There's so much more than witches in this town.
There's ghosts and ghouls and goblins and creepies.
Why did so much sickness happen here?
Yeah, it groups itself up.
Such a small tour. Well, I guess it is late at night.
Why would you take a late night cemetery tour with only like 4 people? One of y'all is gonna die by the end of this evening. That's not where I wanted to land.
I think they really like this part.
They always like the gruesome parts.
So peaceful now. But some terrible things happened to these people.
I know, right? They died. I like how they blessed the fence. It's nice. It's a nice little touch. Actually, no, that's not. Oh, no, that's a ghost fence. Never mind. That fence. Wait, is it a ghost fence? That's hard to tell. It's like a bluish color and it goes through the trees. I think it's a ghost fence. Anyway. So we're gonna head up to quarantine him. I could warp to each one of these, but we'll walk. Yellow Fever Memorial Plaque. Many brave workers from Salem who made the Panama Canal possible, changing world commerce, died in this facility from the dreaded yellow fever in 1904. Wait, they were working on the Panama Canal and they shipped them up to Salem, Massachusetts before they died? Is it Massachusetts or... Is it Massachusetts? It's Massachusetts, right? Yeah, because it's Boston, near Boston. So yeah, they sent them up to Salem before they died. Dude, I wouldn't want to be transported. I had yellow fever. Like, leave me the hell alone. Let me die, bro. So yeah, the medical facility here. Yo, Doc. Everything okay? Dr. Trotter's findings. Dr. Totenkopf.
Whose hand is that?
Ah, yes. That was just a sacrifice in the name of science.
For science!
A flesh sacrifice? Sounds more like voodoo than science.
Potato, potato.
Some may call it that, but they forget the true purpose of science. To understand the world around us and all the forces that govern it. Just because the research may be unsavory at times, doesn't mean we should turn a blind eye. Besides, now I've got plenty of specimens to work with.
You experimented on these people?
Most of them are as good as dead anyway. I save the ones I can. The rest are being put to good use.
Those were people, not guinea pigs.
You're right. Now, if you don't mind, I'm quite busy.
Well, once he agrees with you, you know you've lost because he actually doesn't care what your opinion is. Although I will say at least he was trying to save some of them, instead of just using all of them as guinea pigs at different levels. Is there an in-game explanation for ghost items? No.
Leave me be, I'm working.
But I think the idea is that when you interact with an object, because it's the same object over and over again, when you interact with an object, it's a fragment of a memory, or a fragment of an event, and when you interact with it, you absorb that part of the memory, would be my best guess.
So what was this place?
I don't know. I heard them say it was some kind of field hospital or something. Please, get me out of here. It's not what they say it is. Not with him here.
Who?
Dr. Trotter.
I don't understand. What do you mean this wasn't a hospital? What was it?
A slaughterhouse.
I wish I could help. I really do. I'm sorry.
Well, if you coped with your loss, you could leave now. I mean, you've both been dead for about 100 years. So, you know. Go through there. Oh, look, it's Sophia. Oh, can't go through the cloth. Sophia! Sophia!
Look, I'm on your side. I just want to ask you a few questions.
Problem is, she can't talk.
Oh. Why can every friggin' ghost teleport but me? I'm gonna have to figure this shit out.
Alright, let's figure out how to teleport. Well, let's not. To triage. I think we can go triage now. I think we can go triage now. Nope. Sophia, I need... Up and down. Hup. Note. Note. New Roses tattoo. Something I wasn't expecting. A new tattoo on Ronan. It's nice that this one isn't about a crime or some violence. It's about me, in fact. That's really. Two intertwined roses right over his heart. I guess he's in this relationship for good. Kinda crazy he put it over the tattoo about his parents. Oh, right. The two spiders are in prison where his parents met in prison. Or met because of prison, or something like that. That's why the guy's like, why were there two spiders on the spider web? It's about his parents, not himself. Hi guys, how's it going?
Oh. Help! This one is getting delirious again. I'm afraid he's gonna have another seizure.
Just comfort him as best you can. His internal organs are failing. He doesn't have long now.
You all have der fever.
I can't talk right now. Can't you see this man is in pain?
He's been in pain for 100 years. If you haven't been able to do anything for him since then, you're not going to be able to do anything for him now.
None of us have very long.
You got all the time in the world, dead guy. Problem with not realizing you're dead. You still think that you're short on time. Ghosts can teleport through gaps in objects. Yes, I know. I can't. So, explain to me. Oh, there it is. Done. Ha ha ha. Now we have the power. I think we should go back the way we came now. Well, we can't from here. We'll have to loop back around when we get a chance to pick up some more stuff. Hello. Yoink. The heirloom. Looming. Fever remedies. Shuvels. Cannot touch the shuvels. Right. Interesting, I was not able to find anything on yellow fever in Salem, Massachusetts in the 1900s, but there was a diphtheria outbreak in Bentley School. Yeah, it suggested that they brought the people from the canal to here, but I don't think they did. That's a long way to go, and the people died pretty quick. Grammar phone. We gotta listen to the grammar phone so we can learn how to words. Sweet, sweet teleportation. See, that's how you do that. Now we can ghost about all we want. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna head back down so I don't forget. And we're gonna do some of this. Can't get down there. Can we do it like this? Shortcut? Hey, lady. I learned how to teleport. You look out. I'm coming for your tasty treats. This is what I really want to do.
Man. It can't be that hard.
But it really is that hard. Aha. That's what I'm looking for. Take a look, make sure we didn't miss nothing. It's like we're playing Alan Wake out here. I should totally play Alan Wake for you guys! Oh, sorry, I just got really excited there for a minute. I should totally play Alan Wake for you guys. I should. You guys should. I should. Like, Alan Wake should play for you guys. Because, you know, reasons and stuff. Wait, where does this go? Oh, alright. Because, I mean, it's not really Halloween-y, but it's scary. Well, it's not really, well, okay, I mean, if you lived in Washington, it's scary as all hell, but... I think that's the only one over here that I have to worry about right now. I kind of missed everything else, so we're good to go. Alan Wake would be awesome. Yeah, the first Alan Wake. The second Alan Wake, American Nightmare, blah, that game should not exist, and I feel sorry for anyone who's ever played it. I do. That game was terrible. That game is so terrible. Good question. Oh, missed. Hey, get me through. There you go. Alan Wake, sure, but I'm gonna miss half of it. Well, what I'm doing, Panda, is I am taking my normal stream times, and instead I'm playing Halloween games for the next couple of weeks. And I was trying to think of other games to play, and I was thinking this, and it's a couple of...
Hold on, will ya?
No, it's cool. Take your time. It's fine, I got this. I'm going through each day, and I'm playing a little bit more of each Halloween game, or Halloween-ish game. So right now we're playing Murdered Soul Suspect, because of course it's all about ghosts and murder. Hey, what the hell, dude?
No one should end up like this.
I wish I could agree, but it's all my fault. I let people believe that I was something I'm not. They called me a war hero, but I was just a coward. For years, I'd retell gruesome war stories of how I crushed the enemy. But they were just lies I told in exchange for free drinks at the bar. I never saw any combat.
Well, you pissed somebody off to get here.
He was going to expose me for the fraud I was. So I tried to kill him.
But he found out before you could do it.
He and some buddies dragged me out here and left me to die. No one ever came looking for me. Too ashamed, I suppose.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I've put away men a lot worse than you.
So that's the granddad of the kid downstairs who wanted to slit everybody's throats.
That damn flask has brought nothing but trouble.
See? Can I get up on... Yes, I can. Ah! I, too, am ghostly and sexy. Now that we have this blink ability, we have to be very cautious about what we find and don't find. 9 more. 9 more. Oh, they just revealed. Ah, my bad. That's okay. We can take this one out. Aha! Alright. Keep an eye out for no... Okay, that's weird. Think we're good? Let's take a quick look about. Step on guy's head. Alright, I think we're good. Besides, again, we have the VODs. I know the VODs aren't perfect, guys, and I apologize, but I try to make sure you guys can at least watch them. You know? I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost. I can't get up there. Look at me, everybody. I'm a ghost.
This is Travis the Ghost Trapper, and we are in Salem, Massachusetts. Now, because of the scary history of this town, it's a hotbed for ghosts. Are some of the tortured souls, the screaming phantasms from this town's past, still haunting this graveyard?
Yes.
Screaming phantasms?
Ah!
Travis, don't you think that's a little over the top? Okay, cut! Dwayne, how many times have I told you, don't correct me on camera?
But you can't say that on the show, man. People will laugh.
Oh, hell. People come to the show for over the top.
Okay, sorry.
Is he
Just start
talking
again. All right,
into
go.
a
Travis the Trapper here,
meter?
and we're in Salem. Now, as you know, since there's such a violent history to this place, there's likely to be a great deal of paranormal activity here.
I know,
What?
right?
What was that? Definitely a paranormal event.
Where?
I heard it too.
I didn't
There's
see
some
anything.
being, some spirit. Hello? Are you trying to communicate with us?
Yes!
Wait, it's over there now.
Where? I don't see anything. Come on, Travis, stop screwing my head.
This is nowhere near over. So many deaths, but likely many more yet to come. I can't help but believe this graveyard will only get more full.
That's what graveyards do. Graveyards cannot become unfull. The more people die, the more people we put into graveyards, the more they get full. That's just logic. That's just how things roll. You can't just get an unfull graveyard. You can't just like one day be like, oh, no more graves in this graveyard. I mean, you can fill up a graveyard, sure, and the graveyard can be full, but it doesn't, oh, hey, it doesn't get empty, you know?
What happened? Field trip gone wrong?
No, no, no! Why'd you let the door shut behind you?
What are you talking about?
The door only opens from the outside. Now you're locked in here too. If I miss my classes or get caught trespassing, I could lose my scholarship. They need to let me out.
You mean that this isn't even yours?
Of course not. It's starting to creep me out, to tell the truth. This was just Kappa Delta Phi's idea of fun. I'm all for the tradition of hazing, but this has gone too far.
Just try the door again, only this time really put your shoulder into it. Trust me, when you get out, your classes will be the last thing you're thinking about.
No, the question is they told him to go into the cemetery and they never went to go check on him? Come on, dude. Keep a roster of the people you haze. That way if one of them ends up dead, at least you know where he went down.
Whatever, old man. I'll figure it out myself.
Good luck. Y'all gonna die. Oh, wait, you did. Dude, are you helping or hurting? He's just giggling at them. I love it. I love it. It's hilarious.
Who actually watches this show?
I don't know.
It would help if you knew what you were talking about.
I know, right?
Gotta sound more tough on this take.
Why?
Hope he's got the moonlight behind me.
Whoa. That's creepy. Nope, I think you're on your own with that moon thing there, buddy. But good luck fighting a ghost. I hope you do. I'd hate for you to be left out in the cold. Excuse me. He's funny to me, huh? Oop. Tripping over my own feet here. Alley-oop. Whoa. Hey, guys. There goes your war, huh? Howdy, howdy. I swear that bird says something. Demons are creepy. They're all teeth and nails. Would be great if you could pull their guy's that meter thing in his hand and screw with him. Oh yeah. Hey pal. I hear you like being dead. I need a place to hide. Nothing? Nothing. Alright. Best I can do is just hope I can get to him before he... Whoa, that was close. Screwed it up, moving. Gotta fly. You see nothing. He is really mad at me right now. Being really mad at me right now. Okay. Can't go through that wall. Okay, let's try this again. There it is. Clear? Wie ist klar? Ja! For notes. Sophia, come on. You can walk out the back? Interesting. Take. Keep out. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll keep out. Hello. I found a secret behind.
You know, I'm pretty sure there are ghosts of witches right around this spot.
Don't worry, little boy. I'll protect you.
That works for me.
Works for me too. I love when a girl protects me.
No games. That's an awesome girl.
That is an awesome girl.
Tonight's gonna be good.
Yeah, when she mops the floor with your ass.
Yeah, I like this one.
This one. Powerful.
Boys aren't that complicated.
We're really not. You put a Jägermeister in our hand, we're pretty easy. You say hi, we're pretty easy too. Actually, I'm pretty sure if you just look at us, we're pretty good to go. Hell, sometimes you probably don't even have to look at us. Just be in the general area. Or have pictures of yourself on the internet. Or just describe yourself in a small poem. Very small. We don't like reading long words. Wants to bang her in the cemetery? Creepy. I don't know. I mean, sex in a cemetery doesn't sound that creepy. I mean, it doesn't sound like something that I'm all like, oh yeah, that's super hot. But I mean, if a girl's like, hey, you want to get down? I'd be like, okay, these guys won't mind. It's not like you're making zombie babies or anything. Or maybe you are. Never know. Why is this even back here? Oh, hello.
There is death, and what comes after death.
You know, like the ghost thing that we be here are? I agree with everything KP said. I know, right? I mean, like I said, I'm not really a big fan of the whole idea. It's not like I'd go out of my way to bang some chick in a cemetery. But hey, you know, those tombs, they got a nice flat top. I mean, look at that. It might not be great for your back, but, you know? I'm a bad person. Zombies. I know, right? Don't want to make no zombies. Rex on Ronan's record. Wow, that one was fun to say. I told Rex about what Ronan told me about the criminal past. He looked concerned, but not for my safety. He just knows how tough it is to put a life together after building a rap sheet. Even if you're completely reformed, people don't give you a chance. Hearing this gave me a new sympathy for Ronan. He's working so hard to make a life for himself. I'll have to think about this carefully. She'll have to think about it carefrou-frou. I have a hiccup. Lots of dead people down here. Hiccup. Sorry I got the hiccups, guys. I hear demon screams. Sweet. And what do we have here? Graveyard history plaque. The original graveyard was much smaller than it is today. That's what happens with graveyards. Because of its proximity to the waterway, it has been used as a quarantine location twice in its history. Once for immigrants from England in 1665 who had developed the bubonic plague on their journey across the Atlantic, and once for workers on the Panama Canal who were sick with yellow fever in 1904. In both cases, the victims were housed near the graveyard, and when they died in large numbers, expanded it. Yeah, because putting a yellow plague victims right next to your graveyard, or right next to your waterway, is a great way to keep people from getting sick. Sophie! Hey girl, how's it going?
Just stop. I'm on your side. I'm trying to figure out who killed you. Yeah, I'm a cop. My God, you're not trying to escape me. You want me to see something.
Sorry, I was sending a text. 7 made it to work okay, so I had to say, cool. Figure out what Sophia is trying to tell me. Well, I'm gonna say the branch. Sound seems more violent. That didn't sound violent to me, but okay. I don't mind taking the hit. Find the witch!
I knew it. The Bell Killer. Why would he go to all this trouble to kill you this way? Hey, it's okay. You can come out of the water now. It's okay, come on. I'm on your side.
The term making enough noise to wake the dead comes to mind. Oh yes. Come on, Sophie. Out of the water.
I don't know about any contract. Please, just stop.
The hell is this?
It's a memory.
Contract? What did he mean by contract? No. No, this is the memory of your murder. You're too young. You shouldn't see this.
She was there, dude. Grab her hand. By the way, I can tell you what all this is about, but if I do, it will literally spoil the story.
I swear I don't know about any contract. Please, just stop. Why are you doing this to me? Who are you? What are you doing? You're him! Oh, no! I don't want to.
That symbol.
Stop it! Please, just. No! Please! Just... No.
He drew on you. His symbol. It must have meant something.
Any guesses? I mean, you can put it together now if you know what the hell's going on.
Oh, that's that. I should get back to Joy.
Yeah. I know what it all means. I know the truth of the thing. Gotta make sure we don't miss anything on the way out. Hey, dead guys, just coming over to say hi. Memory? Nope, not yet. Darn it. I'm gonna say memory time, but not yet. Aha! Collect. Smoking Ronin. Those cancer sticks are going to drive Ronin to an early grave. I know it's something he enjoys, but I had to confront him today. I said, if you care about living into old age with me, you'll give up those damn things. He said he'd given up plenty for me, and that should be enough. Not exactly the most sensitive reply, but Ronin is Ronin. And I think he never imagined he would grow to old age. Not with the life he lives. Yeah, girl, stop asking him to change himself. I love everything about you except all the stuff I want you to change. People. Why are we dumb? I think Sophia is now known as a banshee, and he still smokes. You know what? I'm not really religious per se, but I do believe in ghosts, at least in the idea of ghosts. And there are times when I'm walking around at night when I hear a scream, and I think to myself, is that a banshee? Because I don't want to die. I don't want to hear the wail of the banshee. I'm like, that better not be that better be a tire squealing, you know? Alright, let's recall the heirloom flashback. I love these. These are fun little stories.
I've always been a kleptomaniac. It's not that I was lazy or anything, I was just bored. Stolen goods were always more interesting to me. I could just look at whatever it was and relive the exciting memory of the theft itself. Sometimes I was worried that I'd get caught. Other times I was riding an adrenaline rush. But it wasn't until the last thing I ever stole that I truly felt afraid. I remember it like it was yesterday, despite the years I've been trying to forget it. My friends and I snuck into a graveyard to drink a few beers like we normally did on a boring weeknight. We headed for our usual spot, an old run-down mausoleum. Only this time it was locked. It seemed someone had finally taken an interest in the dead guy it belonged to and didn't appreciate us partying there. So we split up and went looking for a new place. Finally, I found another mausoleum, and one of its walls had begun to crumble away, but I squeezed through. The inside looked the same as all the others, except for one thing. Lying there on top of the central tomb was a dusty frame that contained a wreath made of elaborately braided rope. Knowing that antiques were valuable, I took it. I figured I'd wait a week before selling it, in case anyone reported it stolen. So when I got home, I hid it at the top of my closet and went to sleep. That night, I had horrible nightmares of a dead-faced hag with rotting flesh. No matter how many times I woke up, she always found her way back into my dreams. Over the next few days, the nightmares got worse. I'd wake up only to find clumps of my hair missing and my scalp bleeding. I chalked it up to stress and feelings of guilt about stealing from the graveyard. So the next day I went to a pawn shop to sell the wreath and be done with it. I could feel a shiver run down my spine when the pawnbroker informed me that the wreath wasn't made from a rope at all. It was actually made from the human hair of a deceased loved one, as was customary in the late 1800s. I wanted the nightmares to stop, so I sold it to him. Unfortunately, it didn't work that way. Now, I spend my time trying to track it down, hoping to return it so I can finally get some sleep.
Don't steal from the dead. I remember it like it was yesterday. It happened 2 hours ago. Do you remember what it was called? No, I don't remember what it's called. It was 5 minutes ago. Who has time to remember that kind of stuff? What was it? I can't remember. It was literally 5 minutes ago. Come on.
Ronan, I heard screams and it's good that you're okay.
I'm dead. I'll never be
I'm
okay.
still dead.
Oh, you found something.
Yeah, I did. Bell killer drowned the girl in the lake and let her body float downriver.
My mother was right. This is a Bell killer case. Did you find anything about my mom? Memory residue or something?
Sorry, kid. And it's a good thing you didn't see what he did to the girl. This guy is... he's sadistic. One weird thing is that he confronted the girl about a contract before he offed her.
Contract? I don't think I've seen anything about a contract. Wait. Another case, possible Bell killer survivor. Iris Campbell. Diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, incoherent ramblings about persecution, and a contract.
Again. And where does it say where she is?
It just says Lux Eterna. Is it a place?
Yeah. Lux Eterna is a mental hospital.
Of course it is. Okay, ready to go?
Actually, go on ahead. I need to visit someone here.
Oh. Guess I'll meet you at the hospital. Worst nightmare than this.
At least the dead people in here aren't crazy. I like that headstone.
So, we'll be together soon.
Hey, Rex. That's what the flowers are for.
I'm sorry, Juliet. I got some bad news.
Well, in her case, it's good news.
Don't worry, bro. She already knows.
Oh, poor Rex, dude. I like that headstone. That's a nice headstone. See, I don't know about you guys, but I like playing horror games or Halloween style games that aren't horrific. I like playing ones that are fun and ghostly but fun. Investigate possible Bell Killer survivor in the asylum. There might have been a Bell Killer attack survivor. She might know something. Wouldn't he try to kill this? Any serial killer would try to kill the survivor. Yes! Sweet! We need one more, and I think I know where do we know where the other one's at? I think we do. Or do we? Alright, cool. So yeah, we learned how to blink from Sophia, which is great. So now we can blink to certain areas. Yeah, I know a lot of people like to play like Five Nights at Freddy's and Outlast and all those games where the point of the game is to scare you crapless, and then they'll put up like a donation scream or something like that. And I'm like, I could do that, but I don't really like jumping around and screaming. I like the games that are fun scary or fun nightmare, you know. Or give you like horror intrigue instead of horror scary. Yeah, jump scares like in America are not my thing. I like scary that is either interesting or builds over time. You know, like Amnesia. That kind of scary is just like, ugh, but I still have a hard time playing Amnesia. But that's more of my type of scary, I think. That's like right on the edge though, because it has its own collection of jump scares. Ronan's teens. I don't know anyone who had easy teenage years, so of course Ronan's would be even more troublesome. He looks different when he talks about that period. His eyes go down like they can't meet my face. I think he feels a lot of shame about what a hard time he had in school and with other kids in those years. But hearing about all that hardship just endears me to him more. She loves her some bad boy. Hup. Yeah, we can get up there. Now we can blink as much as we want. Be all like, bloop. Or normally we, okay. Apparently we can't blink. Not here anyway, but we can do it over here. I don't know, I like this type of game, because it has ghosts in it, but it's not super scary. Hey, sweet, we got our last one. Eternal Flame. More story time. Lighthearted, spooky setting with maybe a bit of dark humor. Yeah, let me some dark humor. I like scary that even long after the movie is over, you still check under your bed for something other than dust bunnies. I never look under my bed, just in case there is something under there. True story. I kid you not. I do not look under my bed just in case there is something under there. I'd rather just say, oh, I'm imagining it, and actually imagining it, rather than look under there and see a pair of eyes staring at me and be like, yep, it's real, and now I have to run. You know, I don't look in my closet. I don't look in the mirror in the dark. I don't look in the mirror. You know, I won't even go in the bathroom when it's dark. You know? I will not go in the bathroom when it's dark. One time, I was in the bathtub, and Seven walked out of the bathroom. She comes in and she sits with me and we talk while I'm taking a bath, because I like baths. Baths are nice. And she walked out of the bathroom and she absentmindedly flipped off the light, and I freaked the hell out. Another time I was in the bathtub, same place here too. I was in the bathtub and the power went out, and I was just like, ah! I freaked the hell out because I'm in the bathtub and the power's out. I'm in a bathroom. It's the mirrors that do it, you know. My bed doesn't have it underneath. The frame sits right on the floor. Good man, Brukla. Good man. By the way, KB, expand the bottom of the on-screen chat a bit. My post is cut out. Oh, I did it really fast the other day, Shadow. I'll have to clean it up. I did it really dirty. It's a really dirty put together. I did it like before I had to go to work. So the power goes out. Where do you pee? Oh, I go in the bathroom, but I leave the door open. I won't go in the bathroom with I won't close the door with the lights off. I can't do it. Can't do it. And I'm not superstitious. I am, as Jeff Major once put it, stitious. I'm just regular stitious. I don't believe that ghosts are out to get me, but I don't poke the bear either. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's recall our flashback. I sleep with an absurdly large knife just in case. I hope it's blessed or made of iron. Alright, here we go.
I've all seen them by the side of the road. These unkept, smudged, hopeless people holding cardboard signs. Sometimes they have props. Baby stroller, a pet, gasoline can. Something to lend credence to the thin fiction that they need money for something other than booze. It was a man with a need gas sign with the red gas can on the ground that I saw when I drove into Salem 6 unlucky years ago today. Tried to ignore him, not making eye contact, but I was stuck at a red light and pretending he wasn't there was getting really awkward. So I reached into my pocket and pulled out $2, rolling down my window just a crack. Here you go, buddy. I pushed the money through the opening of the window. That was when, for the first time, I really looked at his face, or what was left of his face. It was a single eyeball just looking back at me, bulging out of a charred skull. I was absolutely frozen in terror until the blackened shape of uncovered finger bones reached out to take the money. And that's when I let it fall to the ground and slammed on the accelerator. I didn't even care that the light was red. In the time since then, I've picked up pieces of the legend. A shell-shocked war veteran, unemployable and alcoholic, became a familiar sight in Salem, begging by the roadside. Citizens stopped giving him money, thinking he would just move on to a bigger city. He responded by creating one of the most traumatic spectacles in town history, setting himself alight in the middle of town during evening rush hour. Ever since that roadside encounter, I've been seeing little wisps of flame out of the corner of my eye, like brief flashes that are gone as soon as I turn my head, sending nauseated chills through my whole body. Is this tormented spirit following me now? Whether he intends it as a blessing or a curse, I just want to be as far as possible from this horrifying specter.
Odd that it showed the picture of the tombstone at the end of that one. I wonder if it's just one long video and they take cuts of it. That one's not as cool, I think, as the other stories, but it's interesting. More ghost stories. I think there's one in the hospital too, which is gonna be fun. Asylums. You can't go to Salem without an asylum. No, that ain't it. We have some other things we have to check before we do that. That joke was almost funny. The Salem Asylum? But no, I'm trying too hard. I'm sorry. You have a small Teflon pan next to my pillow near the wall. I actually don't have any on-hand weapons, honestly. I've thought about it, like what would I do? I mean, there's an M1911, literally an M1911 handgun in the closet, but it's in the closet unloaded, so it's not like something I could get. I've asked Seven, I was like, do you think we should load it and have it on hand? She goes, no, the bullets are too powerful. Basically, if we shot somebody, it would pass through the wall and probably kill somebody on the other side. So I was like, yeah, okay. And I thought about maybe saving up some cash and going to get something like a snub-nosed 38. Because I'm okay with using a gun. Someone comes into my place, I have no problem putting a few rounds in them. But, you know, meaning of dollar tattoo. My security is I live on the second floor and there's only one way into our apartment. So with that, I kind of created my own secureness, I suppose. It's strange to be with a man who wears his life story on his skin. I traced my fingers over a dollar sign with a fire around it. I had no idea what it meant. He told me he got it from his own father after he stole money for the first time, commemorating the theft like his father was proud of him. Having him admit to a crime like that was a bit of a shock, I'll admit. But at least he's self-aware. Like a puppy! Alright. To the other side! 45 rounds tend not to penetrate very much due to their low velocity. It's also it was her dad's service piece, so I'm assuming that she would rather not have it as a usable item. I mean, she's fired it in the past, and she actually really like. I love Seven so much. She actually really likes firing the 45. She likes the way she likes the way it feels in her hand. Not like she likes the weight of it; it makes her feel powerful. But she actually says it feels comfortable, like it's a comfortable gun to carry and to shoot. It's just like, I got a girl who likes to fire 45 hand cannons. Witness trauma report. Witness immediately moved to trauma counseling after discovering the badly burned body. Lux Eterna. I think that's eternal light, is what that is. And then 1911 don't really handle HP rounds very well.
Hospitals. One place torture is considered for your own good. If their experiments ever succeed in restoring a person's sanity, they
You better hope it was at the expense of the person's memory.
Yeah, which is why we use drugs now.
Ready? Relax, we're out of the graveyard.
And into Crazy Town, a big improvement.
Yeah, these guys can actually hurt her.
People who see things nobody else can see end up living here.
Not that crazy, come on.
Okay, I'll help you get inside, but...
But what? Look, if we're gonna ask this girl Iris about this contract, the asking needs to be done by a living person, right?
Unless she can see you, crazy people have a tendency to be able to see the dead.
Just remember who opens the door for you, tough guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, my lady. Creepy humming. I like it.
All right, kid. You're up. Now just find a way to get Iris's room number.
Hi. I need your help. I'm looking for a friend.
Visiting hours are over.
Right. But she was with the cops.
Then go talk to the cops.
See, I did, and they said that she was a danger to herself, and...
I can't help you.
I know that, but you're going to anyway.
Just need to stall her, okay? We have to figure out what her weaknesses are. Maybe these things on her desk will help us.
She has a crippled son. That's always a good hit point. She's got a dinosaur! Kill it! Kill it with fire! I get well gift to whom? Visitation severely limited. Aw, she's unable to visit her son. Young boy on crutches. Oop. Get influence. We're missing one. Excuse me. I'll be right back, Staller. Aha. Ooh, stuff. Asylum dedication plaque. This institution is dedicated to the afflicted souls it serves, and for those agents of mercy who comfort them in their torment. 1883. Yeah, there was no comforting in torment in 1883. They were run by the church and people were experimented on. The Salem Hot News. That's hot. Tabloid article number 1. A bizarre death at Lux Eterna Mental Hospital in Salem may be connected to a string of murders throughout the town. A source confirms that a female mental patient was found dead, strangled with a cloth bathrobe belt. It might be the first of the recent murders to be committed in such a secure area. It means no one is safe anywhere, said a terrified woman who had spoken directly to the witness. I heard there were all kinds of drawings on the walls of her cell, and that bell symbol might have been there. I'm sure it was him. Might have been there? Might have been there? How helpful are you? Huh? Helping or hurting? Why use a door when you can use a wall? Shiny. Straight jacket! Ooh, I love me a straight jacket. Dr. Wright's patient files. Dr. Wright, but it feels so wrong. Sorry. Tabloid article number 3. No one has been able to solve the mystery of the bell killer in Salem, not even the mystery of the symbol itself. Since there seems to be no bell at the scene of each crime, could it be that the killer is leaving an autograph of sorts, a statement of identity? If it has to do with his origins, the logical conclusion would be that the killer originally hails from Philadelphia, another city rich in history and home of the most famous bell in America. But are police willing to consider this bold approach, if it means solving the case and saving dozens of lives? No. No, 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 no. Ooh, hello.
He's most likely a man of imposing size and stature. Someone who's accustomed to violence. Heinous acts in his past define him to the point where he no longer knows who he truly is.
It could be you. It could be me. It could be Batman. Oh my god, Batman! Sorry. Last night. We had, okay, for those of you who don't know, I work, most of you know, but for those of you who don't know, I work at an alarm center. I monitor alarms, I monitor fire and burglar alarms, okay? And there was a storm coming through here. It's been raining really heavy the last 2 days, been very windy, and so power's been going out. So we had over 1,600 what we refer to as signals, which are basically incoming radio signals from alarm panels. And 1,600 signals, most of which were power outages and trouble signals, you know, system failing signals. And I was going through the power systems. I was actually just running through the power things, cleaning them up. Last night, Bruce Wayne's house lost power. We have a client whose name was Bruce Wayne. Oddly enough, his wife's name was I think her name was Jazine. So apparently Bruce got married to some lady named Jazine, but his name was Bruce Wayne. Some parent out there named their kid Bruce because their last name was Wayne. Come on, how awesome is that? I mean, if I were named Bruce Wayne, I would be famous just because. You know, I don't care. I don't care. I would become a doctor. I would become a doctor, and that way people would confuse people. Could be like, wait, Bruce Wayne's not a doctor. I'd be like, my dad was a doctor. I'm a doctor now too. He's pretty chill about being the dead thing. Well, he's coping with it. The idea is that Ronan, there's nothing plugged into any of this stuff. The idea is that Ronan is he's a very down to earth kind of guy. So being dead just makes him dead. You know. Hanging in there. That cat looks so derpy. There you go. Alright. What would help make the receptionist help Joy? Visiting hour schedules or photo of boy? Probably the photo of the boy would be my guess. Either that or the visiting schedule. A young boy in crutches. The receptionist must be close to him. Okay, that'll work.
Kiddo, I hate being here and wondering if you're okay. You're all I have left. Just like this girl's friend is all she has left.
You don't know that.
Sorry. I know how hard it can be when someone depends on you. What's your friend's name?
Iris. Iris Campbell.
Yes. It looks like your friend Iris is here. Everything's gonna be okay.
Thanks. I feel better.
Hold tight, kid. I got this. Just need to get my eyes on her computer screen.
Room 216. Electroshock therapy scheduled for tonight.
She's in room 216. We gotta find it quick, Joy. She's scheduled for electroshock.
Let's roll.
All right, kid. Coast is clear.
Women's ward. I don't think I can get to the... Oh, yeah, definitely can't get to the men's ward from here. That is a you cannot go there, dead guy.
Camera, a bed.
I'll help out in a minute. I gotta collect some stuff. Spanish Flu Memorial Plaque. Dedicated to the victims of the great Spanish influenza epidemic unleashed within this ward in 1918. May their souls find the peace they were denied in life. Okay. News article number 6. Following a strident editorial on these very pages that question the ability of the Salem Police Department to completely investigate the Bell killer case, lead investigator Lieutenant Javier Rex Reyes announced that 6 additional officers are being assigned exclusively to the case. While unavailable for direct comment, Reyes was quoted as... Excuse me, I have to burp. There it is, hiccup. Where was I? Reyes was quoted in a recent SPD press release as saying, "In a department of this size, this represents an enormously significant shift of resources, which should reassure citizens of the gravity of this case, and a resolve to bring it to a conclusion." Yep, you keep trying there, boss. Jacket! That jacket's not gay, it's straight! Hey, Joey, did you hear my joke? Joey, where's... Oh, here's the camera. I got you. You, me, Joy. Coast is clear. Or is it Ghost
Iris
is clear?
due for shock therapy in 15 minutes.
Like, fry your brain shock therapy?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit is right. Let's get moving.
Hospital support. Ronan was so good to come along. I know it's been hard for him, dealing with my mood swings. I think there's something serious going on in my head, and I know he suffered the consequences along with me. But to be so supportive, to be my rock, that takes a real man. I'll get through this. I'll make this all worth the struggle. With sex! I don't know, the rain isn't that funny. Okay, maybe it is.
Another camera, get on it!
Door's open. Look at the camera in a minute. I gotta get me a jacket that is somehow straight. The camera is clear. It's klar. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, kid.
What if I just borrowed the helicopter and left a little note?
They'd probably find you.
The bugs crawling up the wall. I can't get anyone to spray them. And not gonna try to squash them again. All the blind people put the restraints on me. Can't believe they put them on me. Just because they can't see the bugs?
I know, right? What is wrong with those people? You squash those bugs, girl. Squash them dead. Rain makes me so wet. I know, right? Restrooms. The assisted toilet seat. Creepy. Creepy. Orderly.
See that camera?
Yeah, I also
I'm not
see.
as invisible as you. Help me out.
Yeah, I got it. I see the orderly too. It's fine. We got the. Oh. Yeah, see? This is what I'm talking about. They did not help these people. Okay? Did not.
Is this TV going on the fritz again?
No, but it will be shortly.
A cop got killed. Tonight?
Yes. It was tragic. But I'll be okay. Tabloid article number 2. In a shocking new discovery, our staff has found compelling evidence that recent brutal murders in Salem repeat another unsolved killing spree from 1972 to 73. Like the current spree, the killings were all unconventional, bizarre, and unsolved, and they all bore the mark of a bell. Not as prominently as recent murders, but definitely a similar signature style mark. While Salem police were unwilling to comment on any relationship to their cold case file, the evidence is overwhelming that a serial killer has returned to Salem to wreak a new reign of terror, or a copycat killer has done his research. Quick, to the library!
The thing to understand about Mrs. Gwynn is that her father used to become violently angry when she would walk in front of the TV during sporting events.
I don't see what that has to do with...
Any kind of anger, but particularly male anger, is really a trigger point for her.
Triggered!
So I realize that dealing with patients can be a frustrating business, especially when they are on medication, and they're less responsive. But you have to be careful.
But she gets all, I don't know, crazy.
Yeah, look around you.
You work in a mental hospital. They all get crazy, dude.
Is this guy gonna get it, even if I explain?
Probably not, no.
I hate to be this guy's dog.
Yeah, don't kick your dog, bro.
Why so mad?
Why so mad, bro?
I'm just doing my job.
No, you're not. You're being a jerk face. Pawn to Night Kings 3. Ooh, does this say something? Does it say word? Calming puzzle. I don't know. I'm not very calm. Poltergeist. Fritzy TV! Fritzy TV! Joy, move. There you go. Hello.
Why is it called antifreeze if it stops overheating?
Because it stops the engine from freezing up due to melting.
Enough of this. Preachy doctor, pills, knives. Going to my cabin. Right now.
The one in the woods? The cabin in the woods? Hey, I'm going to my mind palace! Did he just say mind palace?
Mice can slip under doors, little cracks. It's all just concentration, discipline. I have time to practice.
Mice can slip under doors and cracks because 1, they're almost the same size as doors and cracks, and 2, their ligaments are a little bit squishier than ours, so they can stretch. It's really uncomfortable, yes, but they can do it. You can't. Don't try. You'll break bones.
What if I just borrowed the helicopter and left a little note?
I don't even know if they have a helicopter. Do they have a helicopter? Hey, you guys don't need this jacket. I got it. It's cool. How do you know he ain't getting paid to be a jerk, KB? Oh, that's true. You okay, dead lady? You need help? How you doing?
Go away.
You...
Go away.
Okay. You have yourself a good time. Be safe. Thought she might need a hand. Turns out she don't. She's taking herself a ghost shower. The water's light here. Nah. Sugiyama's Famous Chips. I never heard of them.
You're up again, kid. I need to possess you to get past this crap.
Nope. I hate that.
Or you can just go on. Totally alone in here.
Can't warp. Oh. Okay. Sorry.
You know what these hands are?
Lost souls, I guess? Just seems like the opposite of moving on. Or at least the opposite of moving on you're trying to do.
There, see, I didn't even read your thoughts. I actually had a conversation with you. And I'm pretty sure I didn't think anything creepy. Although, I was thinking what a hand job might feel like with your arm muffins.
No.
What do we do?
All right, keep going. Get to Iris's room.
No. We stick together.
Joy, we don't have a choice. Now, I'll meet you there as soon as I figure out a way around this. Go!
Yeah, get through there. I can't, but you can. Go. Go. Alright. So the high security ward. It used to have barn doors. Ugh. I'm glad we treat patients slightly better now than we did then. Antifreeze stops the coolant from freezing in the winter. If the coolant freezes, it overheats. Oh, okay. See? Jason knows. He's smart. Sealed. Notice of closure. Oh man, I was gonna read that. I'm trying to walk around everything. It's like, you can walk through stuff, KB. It's cool. Gotta remember, I'm a ghost. I can walk through crap. Alright, if I remember, there might be demons in this area, so we have to be cautious. There are at least ghost hands. Ghost hands! Dun 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 dun, dun. Ghost hand. Gotta wonder how long this place has been closed, honestly. Can I get up there? Ah! No. Damn it. My bad. I'm cool. We're good. I'm fine. Nothing happened. You guys saw nothing. That was a mistake on my part. I accidentally warped into... Oh, yeah. I warped into the goop. Whoopsie. Okay, the human skull not making me feel better about this place. It's just not. Sample flash. The flash. The flesh of fallen angels? I have no idea what that means. Can I not get up there? Apparently I can't get up to the second floor. So yeah, I released the trigger to hop, skip, and a jump, and actually warped into a grabby hand, and then I couldn't escape because I'm derpy like that. My bad. Ooh, kitty cat area. Let's go find a feline. Nom 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 nom, tasty ghost. On the ground, probably. Is there a cat around here? Und feline. That's really odd. Is it not und feline? No. I'm missing something important here. Oh wait, now I heard a cat. Where? Is kitty cat above me? Caution. Yeah, I was trying to get up there and then it wouldn't let me, so why? See, now I have the ability to blink and now it won't let me because the game's all like, nah, you can't blink. Okay, so I heard cat. Kitty cat, where be you? Meow. Meow meow. Oh, there he is. Gotcha. Alright, so the cat won't let me go back that way, but we can go this way. Dead mouse, dead mouse, dead mouse. He's dead! Okay, again with the human skulls. Why is that one an event? That skull is down here all by itself, which means somebody had to put it down here. So that skull should not be an event. Okay? If this were Alien, I'd be scared, but luckily it's not. We have demons! I don't think the demons can see me while I'm inside a cat, but that's okay. We only need 2 more to unlock our sanity. Well, over there is a down. That's... No. Can I get down here? No, okay. Alright, we'll roll back the way we came. Maybe the cat dragged the skull there? Licked it clean? Cat licks on your skull. Now. No. Don't climb up. Oh, apparently I can't. You can't back up once you climb up. You gotta. There you go. Alright. Oh, I remember this hallway. This hallway sucks. Look the other way, for the love of God. Thank you. Ah, man, I missed him. Move. Screwed that one up. I didn't hold it. Oh, he's so mad at me right now. Yeah, I died here like 4 or 5 times when I first played this section because of these guys. Oh, now he goes to bug the bird. Thanks, douche. He's still mad at me. You saw nothing. Yeah, still mad at me. Gotcha. Not exactly what I was looking for. Gotcha. Alright. Nope. That's a start. Hi, how's it going? Problem solved. Alright, now we can actually take a look. Very, very interesting. Batch stupid! Really? Batch stupid? Do you even Ghostbuster, KB? No. Because if we call the Ghostbusters, they'll bust me too. Ghostbusters are like the anti-cop, you know? Yeah, I tried to watch the 1966 Batman movie with Adam West. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Pain therapy. That's not a therapy. Is that your heart in that jar?
Those parts aren't me. Where am I? Do you work here? Show some mercy.
Murtry.
I wish I could help. I'm sorry.
I do wish I could help.
Tastes like chicken.
What? Wait. No.
Tastes like chicken.
No, you don't eat people, okay? Let's eat grandma is okay, hi. It's different from let's eat grandma, you know? Punctuations, buddy. Come on, use your punctuations. You got this. I believe in you. Well, that's no good. Apparently the toilets are a great place for lost souls together. Hey, I poop out souls, man. Man, they both go to the same place no matter what, so... Oh, it's an observation room. Ugh. You know, I don't even think doctors were trying back in the day. I think it was just easier to experiment on people than to actually try to help them. Seeking advice from Rex, excuse me. Adam West! The Boastgusters. Oh. Rat packs it off in pieces. Ew. If the owner died there, Astro, where's the rest of their body? Exactly! I asked Rex what he thought about Ronan's proposal, and he just gave me a big smile. He's always liked Ronan. I think he was just surprised the guy would do something as conventional and respectable as propose marriage. But he took it as a good sign. I think I should too. It doesn't matter. Ronan could stab you in the throat and you'd be all like, he's so hot. A while back, Bill Murray actually went to a sports game, I'm guessing baseball, had a shirt that said, I ain't afraid of no goats, and had a goat where the ghost normally is in the movie logo. It's Bill Murray, man. Guy rocks. I have to say, between Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray, I'm wondering who's going to die next. I'm pretty sure Dan Aykroyd is still alive. You know? You know, if you guys want a really good Ghostbusters movie, not the new female Ghostbusters movie, which I admittedly have not seen, and it might in its own rights be good, but honestly a full-on gender swap and a rewrite of the original script, to me, isn't a better movie. But if you want a good fourth movie, play the Ghostbusters game. Play not the Wii version or the Wii U version. Play the PS4 or the PC version of the Ghostbusters game. That was basically a movie. That was a movie. It was good too. It was fun to play. And it had a decent, excellent plot. Considering it was written by Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd, like the first two movies were. And the fact that Harold Ramis is dead too, that totally blows. Yeah, he is. They all are except Harold, yeah. I think the mayor from the original movie. Yeah, I think he might be dead too. Knowledge is nothing if not passed to new generations. May this instructional theater, constructed in 1899, pass the wisdom of learned doctors to future generations. Surgical Instruction Theater dedication plaque. Cool. Too bad no one uses it anymore. So the answer to your original question was no. Look! There's a skull right here, just chilling next to what I assume to be an old doll. I'm assuming those are learning skulls, they're not actual skulls, because if they're actual skulls, someone would walk by here and be like, dude, there's an actual skull in there. And I'd be like, yeah, we keep that in there. His name's Timmy. He likes bread. The Nintendo's Ghostbuster? The Nintendo's Ghostbuster was more cartoony. I never played it, but I remember I read an article, Dan Aykroyd said that it was his favorite version of the game, because he liked to see himself as a cartoon character. Like, well, that's cool.
Hey, Ronan. Did you forget about me?
No, I see you. You're right here. You're fine. We're cool. Look at me. You and me working together, huh? Like bosses. There. See, doors open. Chillax for 5 seconds. You'll be fine. Ooh, hello. Ooh, with the stocks even.
To be held in the harsh light is to be held to account.
That's true. Oh, come on. Oh, camera. Sorry. Women's Ward High Security. Come on, Joy. This is where you're going to be spending the rest of your life when you start rambling about ghosts and how people are trying to steal your mind thoughts.
Found her.
Got her.
I better find Joy and get her here.
Whoa, burninating. Joy. Joy, she's in that room there. Joy. Oh, no, it's cool. We'll ding you through the door, I guess. Oh, room 216, okay.
Keep you safe. You're gonna be so safe. Everything is gonna be fine. Don't you worry. Everything will be okay. I'm not gonna let anyone.
Damn. I'm only over worried about shock treatment, but she's already a lost cause.
Don't call her that to touch you.
You talk to her then.
You go see what our comatose witness has to offer.
Iris, everything will be fine. Don't worry, I'm here to help you.
Don't kill my sister!
Caution.
I'm not gonna hurt her.
Stay back!
Holy shit, she can see me! What the?
I'm gonna keep you safe. You're gonna be so safe. Everything is gonna be fine.
I think I know that symbol. I've seen it before.
Where?
I don't know. Maybe in my mom's book. They definitely look familiar. This one means protection. I knew this was a
Wait, contract. She still knows.
You can possess her. I don't think it's a good idea.
Sorry, kid. Maybe we didn't need you after all.
Hooray! Joey, you'll be fine. Let's do this! Sorry!
What the hell? She booted me out somehow. Alright. Let's see if anything here can tell me what the hell is going on with this girl.
I know what's happening. Determine what Iris knows about the Bell Killer. Flipped. That's not helpful. Crayons! Art therapy. No sharp objects on the ward. Yeah, they're real strict about that. What is Iris trying to communicate with this drawing? Well, there's a bell. Burned at the stake. Yikes. Alright, what do we got? Well, those are the grabby hands from the darkness. You know what those are. I know what those are. Doesn't mean. Sister. Oh, sorry, kid. Being chased. Chased. Tormented. The Bell Killer is a dead ringer? No. Sorry.
What are these things for? Like art therapy or something?
No. Blue eyes. Cold as death.
Who had blue eyes? And death? What does that mean?
Blue eyes. Wolf eyes. Blue stare.
Blue eye.
Why won't this door open?
Because if the door opened from the out or inside, the patients wouldn't be able to be stayed inside. You know what I mean? They wouldn't be able to stick around. News article number 5. In the Salem Police Department news briefing yesterday, department spokesperson Ingrid Larson confirmed that there has been no suspect arrested and that there are no new leads in the case. While we urge the citizens of Salem to be calm and to carry on with their normal lives, said Detective Larson, we also encourage people to come forward with any evidence that may be helpful in this case. It is up to all of us to work together and keep our community safe. Why is it this is better written than most articles I see on the internets? Them internets though, right? Yay! We got the man in the box! We get a new story. Let's listen to the story while we wait. Yay, story time. More stories.
I've had a long career working as a state inspector for the Department of Mental Health. During that time, I've been to a lot of institutions, and I have seen a lot of horrible things. But nothing even comes close to the evil events that I witnessed at Fairhaven Sanitarium, the place they now call Lux Eterna. I first arrived in 1926 to investigate claims of overcrowding and neglect. However, Fairhaven's reputation was tainted long before that. In 1911, Fairhaven opened its doors for the first time. A notoriously violent criminal by the name of Jack Yates was the hospital's first patient. He was to be the shining example of the hospital's ability to cure the mentally deranged. However, when the superintendent's family was visiting one day, Yates broke free from his restraints, and he killed the man's wife. Since then, no one knows what happened to Yates or the superintendent. Well, that is, until now. Superintendent Wallace Halstead greeted me at the door. He seemed as empty and unkempt as the patients he lorded over. And as I conducted my evaluation, I couldn't help but notice how nervous he got when I passed by a small broom closet. And naturally, I felt it necessary to find out why. When I opened the door, I was hit by the overpowering smell of human excrement. As the light flickered on overhead, I was horrified at what I saw. A withering man lay shackled to the floor in a pile of his own filth. Years of sunless existence had turned his skin, hair, and eyes milky white. He had been chained there for so long that his skin had grown over the shackles. It took me a moment to realize that the husk of a man was Jack Yates. The police arrived and Dr. Halstead was carted off. Doctors moved Yates from the small room for the first time in 15 years. The floor beneath him was permanently stained with the shape of his silhouette. They tried to remove the shackles from under his skin, but the shock of it all was too much for him. He died the next day. I watched as they walled up his tiny prison, trying to pretend that it never happened. I honestly hope he's in a better place, although the staff still claims to hear his agonizing wails coming from inside the walls.
Hey kid, you gonna steal a helicopter?
I think we're kind of obvious.
Nah, nobody knows. I mean, we're just talking here, right?
There's more to it than that. You think we're invisible, but people can see things.
Only if they're looking in your apartment window while we're,
Banging!
Keep your voice down. You're gonna make me blush.
Because of the banging?
Oof, she looks even hotter in scrubs.
Seven looks hot in scrubs.
I don't think I can wait till we get off work.
Then do it right now in the hallway. No one will notice, because they're not looking in her apartment window.
You know, this is starting to get unattractive.
I know, right? He's like a Ken doll.
Wish you weren't so clueless at work.
He's clueless everywhere. You just like him because he's hot for your butt. Oh, hey, lady, how you doing?
Enough of this. Preachy doctor, pills, knives. Going to my cabin. Right now.
Quickly, to your mind palace. I can't help but feel like we're being followed. Alright, that's out. Now it is not what we need, so let's head back to where we came. Look at her, would you hit that? Look at her, she looks like an old bag. Well, maybe he likes that. Maybe it reminds him of his mommy. Alright, I found 6 out of 7 glues. I need another glue. Give me more glues! There it is. 2 girls. Linked. Twins. Conclude your investigation. She's good. Because that is not an easy thing to do.
No, just run. Just run. Just run. Go. Leave her alone.
Nice hit. Well, he didn't win the award, but it was a nice hit.
Run. Run. Run.
A note to anyone, if you're about to be burned at the stake,
I'm so sorry.
breathe deep, breathe fast. Because you'll scorch your lungs.
Rose saved Iris's life, but paid it with her own.
And you'll suffocate.
Bell killer's going after young girls.
Well, what was it? What'd you see?
Poor kid. Her sister freed her when they were about to be scorched, but she couldn't return the favor.
Leave us alone!
Night night, kid.
Iris, are you okay?
She just died. Oh no, her sister.
It's Rose.
She has flames.
She was possessed.
I told you to stay back!
Who are you? I'm Joy. You don't belong in this place.
Orderlies.
Crap, I'm so dead!
All right, Iris could be the answer to everything. Help her, help her. Come on, she's coming with us.
No! You're not taking her!
Look, you want the orderlies to shock her? She stays here. You want her to be safe outside? She comes with us. It's up to you.
Take that as a yes. And how do you know it works, KB? I'm a smart guy. I know things about stuff. Alright, we're gonna have to move some folk around. You guys coming or not? Door's open. Do we have a camera around here? I think with the door open, all I have to do is move him, so radio. Come on, guys. We don't have all day, let's do this.
I don't know if I'll get used to the staring eyes.
You never get used to the staring eyes. That's why I'd never work in a museum. All those eyes just staring at you. Watching you. Everywhere. Why is there a tiny teddy bear stuck in that window? Tiny teddy bear, I will save you. No! This wall's been blessed. I can't save tiny teddy bear. Why? Leave. That poor teddy bear.
Over here. In those shadows there. Coast is clear.
Why do my worst nightmares keep getting way worse?
Okay, let's figure this out.
Thought I would never see this again.
All right. So what do you know about this contract?
Nothing.
Oh, come on.
It doesn't make sense.
So he just asked you if you knew about a contract?
He didn't ask. He wanted us to admit to it. Admit to having a contract with demons.
Demon?
We did nothing to him. He had no reason to go after us the way he did.
The way he did. He drowns one girl and burns another. And where have I seen that stake before?
I know where. Where? Ah!
That's it. All right, look. Get Iris to the church. Make sure that she's safe. I'll catch up with you later. Go.
Okay, come on, Iris.
All right. Now what the hell does a museum gala have to do with Rose's murder?
It was lodged in Dracula's heart. She's a witch! A witch, I tell you! Ban her! Ban the witch! Ah! Pardon my stretch there. What time is it? How could the Bell Killer or his murders be linked to the gala? Because it's the Grand Galloping Gala, and we hate ponies. That'd be a weird place to walk up, honestly. Alright. A gala invitation. So we're gonna go to the Grand Galloping Gala, aka the museum. So if you guys haven't put two and two together already, because Ronan's a tiny bit slow, he's murdering young psychics the same way that you would murder witches. Or the same way that you would kill witches. Drowning, burning at the stake, all that, you know, putting rocks in their pockets and throwing them in the river, things like that. So if she weighs more, or wait, if she weighs more than, was it less than a duck? Less than a duck. Then she's a witch, right? Ban the witch! Anyway, so he's murdering... Look at that. Wax figures exhibit. We know that girl. He's murdering all these psychics in the way that you would kill witches. You would punish witches. And the contract he's talking about is that women who were, I don't know about men, but I know that women who were accused of witchcraft were often said to have a contract with Satan or with the devil, and they sold their soul for their powers. And so he's telling them to admit to having a contract with devils, and he doesn't care if they admit to it, but because they have psychic powers, he's killing them. House of Wax reference. Fountain dedication plaque. This fountain is dedicated to the hope that this quiet town of Salem will be known for peace and revelry. You guys screwed that up in the 1600s. You might as well just burn it down and move out. Ooh, railroad exhibits. Woo woo. He was doing Salem style. Yeah. If she was, yeah, it's the same as the duck. So
Fitting for an investigation about a serial killer. All these murders have whipped this town into a frenzy. Now it all leads here to a gala celebrating a time when Salem found itself swept up in another whirlwind of hysteria.
This scene reminds me of the museum scene from Frighteners. One of Michael J. Fox's best movies, but it's only because of The Reaper, honestly. Because, damn, is it good? The whole movie is good. The whole movie is really good. I like the whole film. And Arlie Ermey's in it, which is also awesome. Witch Trials exhibit. We know that art, too. I like how the art here matches the girl's art and the girl's faces on the thing. Although we're going to run into a lot of walls here because this building, of course, was rebuilt from a previous building. So, and I think that was our checkpoint. And I apologize, everyone. Normally, we'd have about 2 hours left. But we are actually going to end super early today. And the reason why is because I have a plasma donation to do at 2 o'clock. And I have not gotten ready for work at all. And so I usually give myself about an hour and a half before I have to leave. And today, I actually have to leave in the next hour and a half. So we have to end super early today. And I really do apologize for that. I'm enjoying playing the game. And we're going to continue this tomorrow. Ignore the schedule. We're going to be playing more of this game tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream, we're not even going to do Tales from the Dark. 4 more hours of Murdered Soul Suspect. Because for the next couple of weeks until Halloween, I want to play, you know, not scary games, but Halloween-esque games. Games that other people don't play. Because right now what people are playing is they're playing, like I said, they're playing Five Nights at Freddy's, they're playing Alien Isolation and Outlast. I might play Alien Isolation, but they're playing games that make you jump. They're playing jump scare games so that people will come and watch them jump and scream on camera. But I don't have a camera, so there's no point in watching me jump and scream because you won't see it happen. I mean, I can scream for you, see, done, but you you won't see the fun. So because of that, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna play like fun games. I might play Alan Wake for you guys. I think will be the next one. But tomorrow, more Murdered Soul Suspect. It's a pretty long game actually. I hope we'll get through it tomorrow. If not, I may do an extra stream on Monday or Tuesday. I don't think I have anything else to do, so maybe. The 4KB show is ending. I know, right? Aww. If Brooklyn wants to play a children's card game, she turned me into a newt. I got better. Exactly. Astral is a witch! Another thing they did to people in Salem trials was if they couldn't get them to confess in court, they would drag them out to the courthouse and force them to ground and start piling boulder-sized rocks on them, just heavy enough for them to struggle to breathe but not kill them. And they would stay there until they either confessed or starved to death, whichever came first. Yeah, it was basically torture. It was basically the House Un-American Activities Committee in the 1600s. Anyways, but for those of you who are here, before you go running off, I want to go ahead and let you know that if you like what you saw today, please feel free to follow if you haven't followed already. If you have followed and would like to see more of what I do, please feel free to follow over on YouTube at youtube.com/4kbshort, where you can find over 1,000 Let's Play videos for your viewing pleasure. You can also follow on Twitter and or Facebook for news and updates. Along with that, if you'd like to stop by, we have a Discord server. You can check out our Discord server. In between streams, you can drop by, hang out, chat, whatever. It's all fun. We mostly just complain about our lives and post pictures from Imager. You know, everything else. And thank you, Brukloff, but you missed a P there, buddy. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have a couple options for supporting our channel. We do, of course, have our PayPal, where you can drop a donation. One-time donation of any amount you think we deserve here on the Short Bus for entertaining you the way that we do. However, if you'd like to help us out over a longer period of time, we also have a Patreon at patreon.com/4kbshort, where, for as little as $1 per month, you can help keep us live. I am a semi-professional streamer. I do have a full-time job now, but I still stream as much as I can. Like, basically all my free time is streaming now. And so because of that, I would love if... I'd love when you guys help me out, honestly. It's sort of a part-time job for me. I'd love to make it full-time. And that will only happen if my Patreon gets massive amounts of money. Not that it's a requirement, but it does help. And of course, there are a few bonuses that you get for that. More bonuses come as I'm able to make them, but I have stretched myself pretty thin with the whole time to do things department. So I can only get things done. I have very little time to get things done when it's not my weekend, so I do the best I can. I'm hoping that this weekend I'll have another component of the Patreon Edge up for you guys. Something that you guys can actually see and enjoy, but it's going to take me a little bit to make them because I have to design, build, and implement the thing. Because I build all this stuff myself. I don't like to have other people. I don't like feeling beholden to other people, if that makes any sense. I'd pay them. You know, I'd be like, here, have some money, but I don't want to do that either because I'm cheap. But but I build all this myself, so it takes some time. But we do appreciate any and all assistance on the Patreon front, regardless of whether or not you do so for the returns or you do so for just helping out. Take everything KB says out of context and add it to the quote bot. Yay! Out of context quotes. Those are the best quotes. Anyway, as for today, I don't know who's streaming right now. I really wasn't paying attention. Who do we got? We have a few people. Oh, really? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wow. What the hell is T wearing? Okay, we have a few people I'd love to throw some caster love out to. So we have T. This is not T. Not T playing Shadow of the Colossus. I've played a little bit of Shadow of the Colossus. If you guys want a game that really shows off scale, like how you do scale in a game, Earth Defense Force 2028 or 2033 or whatever the hell that game is. Earth Defense Force is one of those games that shows scale really well. Shadow of the Colossus is the other. I'd also like to throw out some love for Fleet Admiral J, who's currently playing Kerbal Space Program, if you like that sort of thing. And it looks like one last love here is Teslaberry, who's currently playing Dark Souls. Because Dark Souls is a fun game to watch people rage at. Oh, since I missed it before? Really? Wonder how long it would take you to stop flinching if you were a ghost and walking through walls. I don't know. I still find myself going through doors as Ronin. Like, I'll walk around a wall instead of walking through it. Like, it's an ingrained thing in you. You know, you're walking down the hallway and you're like, you can just walk through that wall. It's like, yeah, I know, but the door's right over there. Maybe it's the idea that you can't see through the wall, so you don't know what's on the other side. So looking down a hallway is easier than just walking through a wall and hoping to God you're not face to face with something bigger than you. You know? Oh, and one last love, because Crystal likes to come by and say hi, and even though she's playing a game that I'm not a huge fan of watching, I think that you guys should absolutely be a fan of watching Crystal. So Crystal Rain also streaming. So some love for you guys, so you guys have some people to watch if you don't already know to watch those people. As for myself, I'm going to host one of them here after I go, but I'm going to run my outro and I'm going to bolt. I want to go ahead and let you guys know that today's music is brought to you by New Retro Wave. You can find all their music available for free to listen to over on YouTube or Spotify if you'd like. And any of the songs you hear today, please note the title of the song and the name of the artist is currently scrolling across the lower left-hand corner of your screen. And with that, I'm going to meander. So you guys stay safe. Try to have yourselves what would be considered a nice time, day, whatever. And I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow for more Murdered Soul Suspect. And then I will see you guys then. So chillax, be safe, don't die. Please, don't die, it's very important.